We're going to work on page 262 in your workbook, and this is lesson 23. Let's read the directions. Substitute the indicated value into the variable and state in a complete sentence whether the resulting number sentence is true or false. If true, find a value that will result in a false number sentence. If false, find a value that would result in a true number sentence. So what they want us to do is that we're going to substitute the indicated value into the variable. So every number, if you look at every number, you're going to have a variable, and then they're going to give you the number you're going to substitute. Like here we substitute 8 for x, and every number has a value for each variable. And then we have to determine if the result is true or false. We're going to decide if it's true or false. If the number sentence is true, we're going to make what makes the number sentence to be false. If the number sentence is false with the value they give us, we got to find what number makes the number sentence true. In other words, we got to make sure that we know when it's true and when it's false. Let's look at the first one. Like on the first one, you have 4 plus a number equals 12. We're going to substitute 8 for x. So I am going to rewrite the equation so that I can have a little more space. And I already know that the value of x is 8. So instead of writing the x, I am going to write the 8. And then we're going to see if the answer is true or false. What is 4 plus 8? Well, 4 plus 8 is 12. Are both sides equal? The equal sign tells us that both sides are the same. Are they the same? And the answer is yes. So this statement is true statement. And now they want us to determine what can make this the value of x to be not equal. Am I going to choose a number that is bigger than 8 or smaller than 8? Well, we can try. What about if I say x equals 9? Okay, let's do 4 plus 9 equal 12. What is 4 plus 9? 4 plus 9 is 13. Is that the same thing as 12? And the answer is no. So that makes it a false statement. What about if I selected a number smaller than 8? How about if I did 7? So let's do 4 plus 7 equals 12. Well, what is 4 plus 7? 11. Is 11 equal 12? Are they the same? And the answer is no. So what numbers can make the statement true? Only 8 can make the statement to be equal on both sides. Any other value to x that is smaller than 8 or bigger than 8, smaller or bigger than 8, is going to make this number sentence to be false. You will not get an equal 12 like we did here. So let's write our statement here. When the value of x equal 8, the number sentence is true. And I'm just going to write a different color so you can see the second statement. Any other value makes the number sentence false. I am going to read it to give you a little bit of time to copy it. When the value of x equals 8, the number sentence is true. Any other value makes the number sentence false. Let's go ahead and do the next problem. 3 times g is greater than 15. Substitute, and we're going to do substitute 4 for g. Once again, I am going to rewrite the inequality. This is 3g is greater than 15, and we're going to use g equals to 4. So let's substitute 3 times 4. Is it greater than 15? What is 3 times 4? 3 times 4 is 12. Is 12 greater than 15? And we know that that is not true, right? 12 is smaller than 15. So the answer is false. So the answer is false. Now we got to find what can make this statement true. If you look at it, we're looking at a 4, and we want this number to be greater than 15. We're multiplying. So the right number that we can pick has to be bigger than 4. Notice that if we pick 5, that's going to be 3 times 5 is going to give us 15. And it has to be greater than 15. So we're going to try 6. Let's do 6. 3 times 6. Is that going to be greater than 15? 3 times 6 is 18. Is 18 greater than 15? And here that will be true. So in order for us to make the inequality true, it means that g must be greater than 4. So how are we going to say that? Okay. Let me get another color. When g is greater than 5, the inequality is true. Let's go ahead and do number 3. F divided by 4 is less than 2. Substitute 8 for F. Okay, let me see if I can do a different color here. Okay, so we're going to do F divided by 4 less than 2. And we're saying that F equals 8 divided by 4. Is that going to give us less than 2? What is 8 divided by 4? The answer is 2. Is the statement going to be true when I divide 8 divided by 4 and I get 2? Is 2 less than 2? And the answer is no, because they both are the same. To make this inequality true, we have to divide 4 by a number that is less than 8. So the answer could be less than 2. We can try number 7. I know we're going to get a decimal, but we can just try it. If we do 7 divided by 4, you're going to see that you're going to get a number less than 2. This is just so that you can see how that would be. Now, if you have a calculator, that's going to make your life easier, right? So that'll be 7, 28, 2, another 0, bring the 0 down. And I'm just going to make it real fast here so that you can see how this works. I'm not expecting you to do it, but I'm just expecting you to see that if I use a number less than 8, my answer will give me less than 2. And if that's true, If I pick 7, f equals 7, then the answer would have been 7 divided by 4. We already have the answer, and we know that it's 1.75. Is 1.75 less than 2? And the answer is true. So let's write this statement. When f is less than 8, the inequality is true.